A gente está aqui com Gerhard Kracher.
Hi, good to see you here, and I'm very happy to be here in Brazil to present the wines of our winery. Talking now a little bit of why we are doing the sweet wines, the botrytis wines. It's a matter of the region where I come from. The region told me what to do. It's very seldom on the planet where the weather circumstances are so certain that you can produce these botrytis wines on this high level every vintage. And one of these regions is our region in Austria at the Lake Neusiedlersee in Burgenland. In general, there are just 4 different regions in the world where you can produce botrytis wines on this high level every vintage. It's Sauternes in France, it's Tokai in Hungary, it's the Mosel in Germany, and in Burgenland in Austria in our region. Here you can see the map on the Hungarian border. And that's why we use this advantage to live in this region. So the region told us what to do. We are producing a little bit of dry wines because it's possible in our region to produce dry white wines and dry red wines on a very high level, but our main target is for sure the botrytis wines. When you think about these 4 regions where the botrytis wines are regularly every vintage produced on these high levels, a lot of people always want to compare them, but this is very hard because it's different places, different soil types, and different grape varieties, and therefore it's totally different styles. They're all on their own, they have their own characteristic. So I would never compare a sweet wine from Sauternes, botrytis wine from Sauternes to a botrytis wine from Tokai or to one from us, because it's different philosophies, it's completely different wines, it's different targets, and I think the wine on its own has so much character that everyone by itself is like an own adventure when you drink it. They're so special that in your mind there's an adventure. I wouldn't say this is better than that. It's the specific in our type of wine is that we have a lot of fresh fruits in our wine, and in the finish we have a lot of saltiness, which comes from our region. Geographically, we are actually in between the Mosel and Sauternes by where you are geographically. So the weather circumstances are totally different. So it's warmer than the Mosel, but cooler than Sauternes. So we have quite a high acidity. Plus, from our soils, we have very high minerals, because we have this big lake which influences our small microclimate that much, which is 36 kilometers long, 3 kilometers wide, and just 1 meter and 50 centimeters deep. So we get a lot of humidity. Plus, we have a lot of small lakes around our village and in between our vineyards, which are just 30 to 50 centimeters deep. And in former times, this big lake covered all our region. And for sweetwater, it has a very high salt content. And this saltiness and these minerals stayed in our soil. And the plant takes everything from the soil and gives it to the fruit. And that's why it's also in our wine. And that's why our sweet wines have always a specific character. This saltiness, these minerals give it an extra note, makes them more drinkable, makes them more combinable with food. This is Bernauslese Cuvée. This is our most known wine, our most important wine. It's a cuvée of Welsh Riesling and Chardonnay, our most important varieties. We love to do a blend of these 2 varieties because basically Welsh Riesling for fruit and elegance, and the Chardonnay for the power and for the citric aromas in the back, and this together makes for us the perfect harmony. We also produce ice wine. I always call ice wine the most wonderful emergency exit, because our target is botrytis wines, and botrytis does not come on every bunch at the same time, so we have different selections per vineyard. We always take the botrytis bunches out for producing Auslese, Bernauslese and Trocken Bernauslese. And at the end of the harvest, when it gets really cold, botrytis is not coming anymore. And then everything which stays healthy outside, we wait until it really freezes, and that's ice wine.
Acho que o Gerhard deu uma explicação bastante interessante sobre as características, a qualidade desse vinho botrytizado, o que o diferencia de outros que mais conhecidos no Brasil. Vocês devem provar, é um vinho fantástico. Thank you very much.
Thank you.